1999 World Press photo. I've got a few of these published by Thames and Hudson. I want to run through them. I want to show you some. It's a nice big book, this, 11 by 12 by 8.5. It's a good size. Again, when you put it against an A4, it's probably dead on, so A4 size. So yeah, let's have a little look through it. For those of you who don't know World Press, it is all the photographers in the world, all the press photographers covering documentary stories, whatever, from sport or arts or current news, they all enter this competition. Very prestigious award, still going. It's based in the Netherlands, and let's have a look. Let's have a look through it. So this catalogue it shows you the winner and the winners in all the categories, the overall winner, and it shows you all the selected entrants in the groups and a list of all the photographers who entered, and by country. So I'll give you an idea. So let's look through it. So Canon and KLM sponsors, 1990 World Press photo, Thames and Hudson. This is the judging panel, and just some sort of inserts and things, and a little bit about the World Press. So Dayna Smith, this was the winner. The woman is comforted by friends in Izbica, Serbian province of Kosovo, and this was 1999. Yeah, I was just out after that when it was all going down. That was incredible shot, and that's her. And this is the jury. So we've got the pictures, the group pictures here, and David Burnett, and do I know anybody here? No. Shahadul Alam, who is currently locked up in a Bangladeshi prison for his voice in Bangladesh as a journalist, a photographer. A lovely man who I met many years ago when I was working in Dakar in Bangladesh, and I kept in touch with him via the internet and stuff ever since. He's sadly been arrested for nothing, just for his voice as a photographer and an artist. And there's a massive world sort of petition going on to free this man. And if anybody from Bangladesh government or police force is watching this, let him go. That man has done more for Bangladesh than anybody I know, and anybody you can see in history. This man has given nothing but positive light about Bangladesh. I'll let this man go. Anyway, I just hope you get released soon, mate, and back where you belong. Anyway, that was my little thing. And as you know, with me, with these things, I'm rubbish at pronunciations, at people's names. It's always plagued me all my life. I'm not great, and I have a bit of a cold at the minute, so I'm trying my best. And I sniffed there. Right, no more. Okay, so here we go. This is somebody. This is the first prize for singles. Riot police from a crane carriage. Riot police 4. Wow. Santiago Leon in Palestine. Wow, what shots. To be there is amazing. I feel really bad that I'm skimming on these as well. God, I remember that. That is an amazing shot. That really scared me about South Africa. That really did. What a shot. What a shot to be there. All of these. Rescue workers from American Embassy in Nairobi. I'm sorry that I'm skimming over these. They all deserve so much time. James Natchery. I'm not going to just get past that. I don't want to. It's a bit graphic. Sorry, James. You're an amazing photographer. This is Yugoslavian ethnic Albanians. Yeah. It's all a bit gory, this, you know, but it's the truth. And these guys and girls go to great lengths to show this stuff. And I'm just skimming through it like it's yesterday's news. It's really important. Nancy Andrews, Mike Stocker, third prize, singles. Beautiful. Some of the names I'm not going on about because I'm finding it very difficult, and that's just so incredible. Wow. I've worked with the Katie Piper Foundation in England, and I've done their reports and stuff, and some amazing people who get on with their lives after such horrific acid attacks and stuff like that. Yeah, these acid attacks, it's incredible. Some of the guys and girls who I've worked with and Katie Piper are just incredible. And this is Roger Lemoyne. This is stories. This is third prize at stories over the questions over Clinton. Seamus Murphy, Indian jockey by the looks of it. Brilliant, beautiful. Harry Borden, great photographer. Just I focused on his Survivors book. One of the best portrait photographers in the country, I think, Harry. Magnum photographer Paolo. It's a gorgeous shot for his sex worker in Phnom Penh. Jody Biber, South Africa. It's a certain community which I cannot pronounce. I'm going to try, right? Escantine Fontaine was declared a closed area, right? Many would have. Okay, I guess it's a. I think it's a shanty town. I'm not really sure. I would like not want to say, but it's a village, a town, South Africa. Excuse me if I'm. There's a good year for Seamus Murphy. There's another one, second prize in the Guardian. Easter Rising against the British portrait. I don't know what that is. I'll read a bit about it. Gosh, she's 97. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is Seamus's work. This is wonderful. Beautiful. Look at that. Antonin Cratterell, this is a 7 photographer, I think. Great photographer. Oh, this is a shoot for he did for Ronan. Forgot that name. He's a Jean Reno. He's a great actor. Sports, Simon Brutti, Amel Emmerich. This is first prize singles. Looks like the World Cup, I presume. Oh, brilliant. Great skill photography, sports photography. I mean, I've been a photographer all my life, and I would struggle with that. It's just the decisive moment and knowing how to use them big lenses. It's just an art form, it really is. Look at that. How the heck he got that? That must have been a hell of a long lens. Jody Biber, it's a good year for Jody as well. More stuff. Good. Got some stuff in this year's. Stephen Dupont. That's just a wrestling in Gambia. I'm sure I saw some George Rogers stuff around this sort of area. I need to check that out. Jack Bacon, great photographer, Jack. I remember this shot. He's a good lad, Jack. Just check Jack's website now. He's a fantastic photographer. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Trent Park, yeah, that's Trent Park's work. Magnum photographer. Marco Vaca or Vaca. These are prize singles. Chin Chi Chan. I love this shot. I remember it was one of my favourite shots out of this whole era. I think that there's something about that. That inspired me to do some certain stuff. I loved it. I am sure. Now, let me think. Chin Chi Chan, I met once because I remember this shot, and I was thinking, wow, I'm sure he was a nominee at Magnum, and I spent some time with this guy, because I remember looking at these thinking, this is just brutally brilliant. Die Stulaat, this is cinema in Johannesburg, a starry cinema, beautifully shot. Etora Malanka, this looks like it's in Romania, Street Children, beautiful subject matter, very sad reality. It takes some doing getting out there and covering that and getting the access and getting the trust. That's a shot I remember. Tino Soriano. Gideon Mendel, still going strong. Gideon, one of my favourite photographers. Wendy Sulam, he's got this amazing project at the minute, Gideon, where I think it's called Submerge, where people they're looking at the victims of flooding around the world, and he's got the people still like in the water, like around in their houses where they were covered in water, and portraits of them sort of like waist deep in water. It's incredible. Massimo Siragusa, beautiful shots, and this is Mark Power. Network were really doing strong stuff at the time. I think Mark's now a Magnum guy, but he comes from the Network group. This is entertainment by the looks of it, yeah. Wow, look at that. This is for nature and environment. Oh my God, look at that. That's a coffin. Wow. Oh my God, it's a graveyard. Wow. Desecrated, isn't it? Wow. Look at the full scene. Oh, look at that. I remember this shot. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Who shot that? Is that Mike's? Is that Mike Goldwater? Is that Nicholas Fulsig? I think it is. Mike Goldwater also, yeah, it is. Mike, that's such a great shot, mate. It really is beautiful. I wish I could have shot that. Brilliant vision, brilliant. Mike as well, great photographer. Taught me a lot about design, Mike, looking at his work. As this does as well. It's beautiful. From the Network guys as well. And here, Jürgen Freund. Catching whale sharks, incredible. Science and technology. Look at that, wow. This is science and technology. Who's this? That Michael Amelio, the Time magazine, Australia. Floris Lunenberg, beautiful. Peter Ginter, look at that. Looks like my old flat when I was a student. And Richard X, General News, Mike Stocker. Kim, this is Indonesia. Looks like the riots. I wonder if that's the Natchery stuff as well, where James Natchery was. Here's a very special photographer to me. Wonderful man, wonderful gentleman as a person, and very good photographer. And this for me, I remember this is nearly 20 years ago. This was, I went to Africa just after this, and this was one of the shots which inspired me, and how you could have so much stuff going on in a room, in a shot. You've got death, you've got a generation of a child here, and then you've got birth. You've got death and birth in the same room. It's just incredible. And having shot in Africa, in the same places, and that light, just to get the light is incredible. It's so contrasty. It's such hard work. Just be able to get the light right and the exposure right, and just get a shot like that. Which I wonder what Tom was feeling when that was going, because it's something, you know, you're human, you know. You just because you're a photographer, you don't switch off to a point, but you feel it, and gosh, you can smell it, and the smell in places like that. And there's no disrespect to anybody, but it's something, because where we're from, and it's a different smell, it's a different country, and get out and the heat and stuff, and there's a sort of thing, there's a whole difference to it, and how only if you've been there you get what I'm getting at. Some more classic, iconic footage. Dudley M. Brooks, Nicaragua. So this is the sort of overall view of the prize winners, and then it goes and breaks down to the participants, every single person who entered. And look at all these guys and girls who are out there doing that. And let me just see, if I go to United Kingdom, 1999, I don't know anybody, and I'll list down all the photographers from the United Kingdom who entered, and I am sandwiched between Aubrey Washington and Felicia Webb. I didn't get anywhere. And anybody else I recognise there who didn't get anywhere like me, if I see anybody. Yes, I spotted a name. He's called David Levinson, and me and David Levinson got nowhere, sadly. But David Levinson's a great photographer. That's only, and John Angerson, he didn't get anywhere really. So John, me and David, we're all friends. Andrew Wyard, yeah. So we're not losers, we're just triers, said Nelson. I'm just looking at names and seeing if I pull anybody out. Alistair Berg, yeah, I know him. Anyway, thank you for looking at this. It's nice to just even have my name in here. I've got a few more of these. I'll show them. 1999 World Press. Now, I have skimmed on this, a lot of it, and a lot of it doesn't deserve to be skimmed on. But if you see something you like, go and research it and find out about these great photographers who are doing amazing things. 20 years later, everybody's still doing it. Thank you.